Pieces7 here. Welcome to the channel and welcome to Farm Sim 22. Now, this is the new map, the new premium edition, and I'm on this, and I think this is pretty much where we're stuck. It's actually 3 days after I had the Saskatchewan map issues. I know I uploaded some episodes in advance, like I actually did the little vlog thing where I told you guys about it. I still had 2 more episodes to upload, so yeah, it's a little behind, but anyway, I have spent about 3 days now trying to get that thing to work, and I did all the usual. I reloaded it with only the map, so no mods, no nothing. It was a little weird, of course, because I'd done so much to the map since then that I didn't even really remember where I was when I first appeared. I was like, what? Is this even the right map? But yeah, and took a step forward, went, hey, wait a minute. Took another step forward, and it locked, and away it went, and it can, yeah. I actually pulled the save file out and like copied the save files, completely deleted the game and reinstalled it. Worked fine on everything until I loaded the Saskatchewan map, and then right away the same issues would crop up. So I'm really not sure what's going on, but anyway, I spent 3 days doing that, and then I spent about 4 hours doing this. This is our new farm. Yeah, this isn't one of the starter farms. There was a starter farm here, and it paid for pretty much all of my buildings with a profit. You know, I mean, I sold 100 and... okay, here, I'm going to take this out of here until a little later. That's that emergency mod, but I don't want to use it right away, so... because we've got a lot of other things going on. Oh, don't tell me I can't get rid of it. Yes. Bye. There we go. Okay. Now that'll leave us alone for a little bit. Yeah, I sold a almost $200,000 house and, you know, bought a $5,000 house. Things like that. The silos, this was $30K. The other silo system that was in there was like $175,000. So I was able to put an underground one beside it for bulk materials. But that silo, the gas thing, these 2 buildings all came out of the profit from selling the old ones. The gear is because, well, they start you with a mil 5, so not bad. And then I bought up another property, we'll see that up the road, and did the same thing, sold off all the buildings, and then I replaced it with, again, about half the cost in other things. So we did all right. We've got a fair chunk of land that, well, we saw there's my let's give a little tour de farm, shall we? This is actually the same house we used on the last one. I find it works great. You can go inside it if you want to be like all immersive and stuff. It has the, you know, make me look weird thing, and yeah, you can cook up a couple of ducks and a squirrel or whatever it is. And then I've got a couple of sheds. I kind of like these. This angled shed and this one are obviously from the same set. I remember when you used to be able to actually touch roofs together and stuff to line things perfectly. You can't now. It says it's hitting another object. So, but there you are. That's fine. I like these. I think they'll do. I could use a little more sheddage, but couldn't we all? So... and I elected to go the pull-through with this one so that we can have a little bit easier access to our trailers. Our tractors this time around, I've got this rather lovely large Valtra. Actually, they're medium. They're both medium-sized. They're just big tractors. So we've got the Valtra here, and as you can see, I've got a 7-meter quickie on it. so that we can, well, have a quickie, I guess. I don't know. We got all the usual suspects. We've got a bale trailer, because yes, there will be bales. We have a decent size, I think it's 47,000 liter or something, trailer. We've got ye old big butt plow. Yipper, she's a biggin. We've got a rather special planter seeder here, actually. And what's special about it is it also contains the tanks and drills that allow you to do planting. So we can cedo plant with it. There you are. We've got everybody's favorite better, quicker, picker-upper. We got a thing for hauling rocks. Yes, rocks are back. Everybody be excited for that. One of my usual suspects. I really thought this was about the best one I've ever used, this Kubota fertilizer spreader. You know, it'll throw lime as far as it'll throw fertilizer, which is rare for these things. And I went with its big buddy for a sprayer here. We haven't used this one yet, but it's a really nice sprayer. Power wash. This is a truck that comes with the new pack, and I just like it. I think it's really cool. Obviously, you probably wouldn't buy it in that color if you were, you know, not a fan of weird colors, but I like it. Oh, we do have some fields and such. Well, again, we've got a fuel tank. Okay. Here's a small trailer that truck can actually haul, but I think we can also throw probably, you know, 4 stacks or something of pallets on there if we want. Let's take a little tripling out here, and I'll show you what we've got going on. Got a road coming up through here. There's our harvester. We have both the head of corn and the head of grain. So that's a nice thing. Not huge. We have a chicken barn capable of containing chickens. A large number of them, actually. This field is ours. Full of the sunniest of flowers, of course. Here we have our facilité de meux, or as we like to call it, a cow barn. Let's have a look at this. Isn't it a beaut? That's a real... I like this. When I saw it, I thought, yeah, you know, that's really cool. Would take a lot of upkeep, you know, compared to the plasto metal things that we're looking at recently, but I think it's just a very, very cool barn. And out the back doors. And for something this size, it placed pretty nice. You know, there was a little bit of a Humpty Dumpty bit going on here, but using the power of smoothing and such, I managed to make it not too horrible. So there we are. And look at the height on those ceilings. Yes, you can bring a trailer in here and tip it. Isn't that... I don't know if it'll work that way, but there you are. It has its own pit-o-poop. There you go. Here's our water trough. They do require water. I think that's a nice touch. And there's our pit. So, not sure where... or if we're going to get slurry. I mean, I'll be honest with you. Oh, here we are, right here. Of course we do. Lovely. Alright. I was going to say, I'm not all that concerned if we don't. You know, I tend to find we have more use for the manure than we ever do for the slurry. Oh, what? Dude, no. I don't even have a thing anymore. Stop it. Yeah. Okay. We may have to throw a cease and desist order on that one. I didn't know it was going to be that obtrusive. I figured every once in a while. I didn't see anywhere you could set it up. You know. But I didn't have that big a look. Here we have the sheep. Now, these are the milkable kind, so we'll see how that goes. We've kept these before. Only problem is they never did give us any, well, you know, milk. So there we are. That is our lot for animals. No pigs, no goats or ducks or, you know, wild and crazy chimpanzees, but it's a living. Here we've got our Lawnworks specials. Went with the Kubotas again. Big fan of Kubota, as you guys all know. Here we are. The mower and the mower front. We've got a decent, I think it's, I don't know, number of meters windrower. A super cheap deal we found on a John Deere square baler. I think it's like 12,000 bucks. Absolutely outstanding. Your typical Joskin water trucker. And this is the other tractor. Now, we had a Dude 6. Check it out, man. This is the 8. This is a Peggy. Yes, very nice. Very nice. Look at the inside of this thing. You know, it's like, yeah. You gotta have 8 arms just to work everything. But, nice little rig. I'm sure it will do us well. Its smaller brother was certainly a treat, and this one is no different. Drives really nice. Didn't expect less, though. So, there we are. That's basically our farm, sans the fields. The volunteer fire department that keeps bothering us is down this road, up in that corner, and that was the other property that I bought and sold off all the buildings and then sold the property back. The shop is just over there, and everything else, well, we'll just have to bloody sort it out as we get to it. We have an entire... Why do I only have 6,000? Oh, well. We've only got 6,800 bucks to our name. But first thing we need to do here today... There's got to be a way to... I wonder if it's under contracts. Other? No. I'm running 7-day seasons. Huh. Okay, I haven't set that up yet, actually. We've got plowing on, rolling off, fieldstone on, and weeds on. AI workers can buy nothing. Yeah, I really don't know where to find that. I'll have to look into it. Because if we can just change the frequency of it... I went through all of this and didn't find it in here. Not to say I didn't miss it. I mean, there seems to be an awful lot of stuff just for the... one little thing there, and then of course we've got this, but... Ooh, maybe there's an on-off. Let's see if we can find anything to do with that mod. Because there may simply be a key to turn it off. You know what I mean? Jelly bean, cranes, and placeables, and cameras and games. Vehicular gearboxes, their lights, the radio, platinum expansion. Kubota premium expansion, buy new boxes. Boxes. We'll figure it out. VOIs, vehicles, arena mode. Arena mode? Is that like battle to the death or something? Palette auto, bank better, color, easy dev. Here we go, toggle scenario. Control and U. Well, it's not as much information as I was hoping for personally. But. Let's, yeah, not the world's biggest harvester. But it's gonna do. got a decent capacity. I believe it's 10K. Here we go. Geez, I'm not even going to need a headland. There's enough room at the end of this field. And it is very, very rectangular, as you will notice. Indeed. None of them fancy shapes and things like we saw in Saskatchewan. No, sir. Alright, let's have a look at this thing. Is it? Well, I guess it doesn't close, so nothing would need to be opened. Yeah, we should be able to just simply do that. Whoop. Let's not get carried away. Okay, straw swath is good to go. Nice. And let's do it. 15K, that's clipping along alright. It's only a 6-meter header. This is the largest this particular device will handle. But it's also, it's only a $130,000 harvester as opposed to the next closest thing in size to it, which is, and had even less capacity, which was $342,000. So, yeah. For the extra couple of meters we would have got on the header, that's fine. We'll do a couple extra rows per field and call her good. These are not small fields. Oh, stop. Okay. Control U. I hope that's what they wanted. Yeah, that's not going to be acceptable. I'm going to have to disable that. Or, like I said, figure out how to, you know, set it to a less frequent annoyance factor. Because that will not do. There we go. Oh. Well, who knew? Well, yes. Yeah. Have chainsaw will travel. Oh, where was I before I was so rudely interrupted? Yeah, I can see the edge of that one. That's pretty good design work. Most of them, at least one side of that thing is pretty much blind. Well, I can't actually see the arm. I think we're doing okay. Oh, actually, I was doing not bad with the ego. Don't really have the money to hit a hired worker at the moment. I did spend pretty much all of our pretty pennies just getting everything set up. We don't even have the money to buy animals to put into our fancy-dancy animal sheds. So I did go the extra mile on the vehicles. They have GPS installed, so we can use it. I figure on this kind of a thing, from the looks of it and being giants, I'm going to bet that every field aligns perfectly on the compass. So GPS should be a matter of turn it on, click, go man, go, and, well, go man, go. Ooh. Oh, I see. Okay, I was just gonna say it's not one of those ones that takes it 200 yards to get the spout cleared out of straw. But then instead it just clears it all out, and then when you think it's done, it goes, Dewey! Yes, sneaky bugger. So yeah, I can honestly say after 3 days, I don't think there's much I didn't try with that thing to get it running. And, well, Giants hasn't released any patches to the update, and as far as I've seen, at least last time I checked, which granted was yesterday, there were no updates to the Saskatchewan map. I didn't actually look when I logged in today. I just wanted to get the farm built so that I could get an episode up, and I think I've managed to do it in such a time that we shouldn't actually be missing a day of no Farm Sim 22. So, awesome. But it is a real shame. You know, we had over 100 days invested on the Saskatchewan map, and it was a pretty rockin' little farm going on. Again, not the easiest thing to run because of the very, very unique field shapes, of course. There's no real names for those particular shapes. It's not like these. These are rectangles. A well-established geometric shape. Yeah. Although I suppose a giant bird dropping, falling from space and hitting a mirror were a shape, perhaps the fields could be described. Yeah, I think this is probably going to be a reasonable little straw run. These fields are pretty big with a 6-meter header, I'll give it that. But near as I could tell, this was the best it would do. And besides, we could always upgrade in the future if the... Yeah, I'm really not liking that. I thought taking away the thing was supposed to be what activated it or deactivated it or whatever. Oh, wait a minute, I just had an idea. I wonder if you can open a menu on that thing. Because from what I understood, the reason you put that little marker dealie down was to activate missions. So does it work both ways? Yeah, let's not do that. Okay. Tool? Alright, let's head on over there. I mean, it doesn't matter where we put it, but let's put it there. Are you okay? Keep on rocking the bay. Here, how about we take you off of there? I didn't know better. I think you needed a new cam or something. Okay, let's go over here and see if we can... No. Well, that didn't do much good. Yeah, I don't know what they're talking about by Control U, but there you are. Well, I don't know. I have a feeling that's just going to be one of those insanely annoying things until I take the mod out, which I'm going to end up doing. What we'll do is we'll run that like in the winter or whatever. Of course, I don't know what winters are going to be like here. I originally installed it for Saskatchewan so we'd be able to keep busy through the winters. Because, man, they have winters. You'd think it was freaking Canada or something. A lot of weeds in here. Tell you, now that it's our field, they ain't going to be seeing that anymore. Well, providing when it comes time we can afford it. I mean, we have a couple of greenhouses, as you can see, up behind the grass shed, but they require more than water. You need to have lime and seeds and fertilizer. Yeah, all the stuff you actually need to grow plants in a greenhouse, oddly enough. Oddly enough. We are almost full. So I'm hoping that we'll be able to use maybe half of this straw and just take it to the, we have that straw factory. So yeah, I'm hoping that we can take it and dispense of it there. I like that on Saskatchewan. It was a really good little moneymaker, man. Alright, let's get our pipe out, get all ready for the next part of this journey. And 60, 70, 80, 90 done. Okay. There's the fire hall and the 2 fire vehicles we have available. However, there's our little truck. I like that thing. That is cool. I would love to own something like that in real life. But today, we're driving the big dudes. It's a handful, I'll tell you. But she gets up there, she goes pretty good. Do you know where you're going? Yeah, just, you know. Checking on things. Checking on things. Where? Thought you left a harvester around here somewhere, boy. Just follow the last row up. That usually works. There you go. Yeah, this thing just rocks. I like this tractor. All the mirrors work. Hello? Why are you not making with the, empty the, huh? What is going on? Hello? Huh. No, it was running. I wonder if increasing the capacity on that trailer, it's now considered a silage trailer. Because there's no reason for that to not be loading otherwise. Well, you suck. It's always something though, isn't it, when we start a new one here and I gather a bunch of gear. You're going, yeah, species. The more you think about that, the more you should realize maybe you should test the things. Yes. No, not gonna happen. we can still get there. We'll just take this bit of a side road. And hope nobody comes the other way. Okay, this is the shop, believe it or not. Ah, there is a way in. Good stuff. It's a little tight. It's really tight. There we go. Oh, there's the dispose of your crap here thing, which is kind of why we're here. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be going, man. That's ridiculous. Alright. Okay. I gave up on the last one, didn't I? Here we are. Let's, oh hey, can I actually go in there? No? Oh, I love places that don't let me in. Alright, anyway. And I know exactly what we're gonna do for the money. We can get this guy. No, that's the wrong one. This is the one. And customize. You're at your full 30. Yeah, it's not very bloody much. We could buy your brother. And go without the extension. Which also gives us a little bit of money. Why would you do that to me, man? Alright, we don't need that bit. $63K. Nice. Boogie's along quicker than the last one. Oh no, we're still good because there's another dirt road. That's right. Okay. I do not anticipate any problems here. If they are, it's not the trailer. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I think that's all it is. That trailer comes, you can extend it, right? Like you can, but a lot of them extend the capacity and it adds a set of boards. But I guess if you do that, it turns it into a silage trailer. Funny. I'm sure if you're into hauling silage, it's fantastic. Or not. So it's crap. Alright. The way this little bugger bops back and forth, eh? Wugga, 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 wugga. There we go. Yeah, these fields are a little bigger than I first anticipated. I probably should have gone with a slightly larger harvester. I probably could have found something on the mod hub, an old Kloss or something. Of a little bit bigger config. This is fine. This is fine. I won't need to be given a farm tour next time. And I don't know that we'll be doing the day per episode thing. That turned out to be quite a scramble at times. Mainly because you get stuck with some weird stuff going on with contracts and such. And I do still intend to do contracts because they are a great way to make some money. You know, especially if you have a fairly full complement of gear. And since your standard start on this map gives you $1.5 million, and I bought $500,000, or sold $500,000 worth of buildings and bought $200,000, we had the money to get some decent equipment. So yeah, we're not exactly starting out poorly, and we've got a decent bit of land as well. That field there, I think that's ours. But it's, yeah, there's nothing in it. We have a cornfield and a sunflower field. That's why we have the other header for the machine right away. But I should probably call it here. I do hope everybody enjoyed our first episode here. Again, I'm very sorry about the Saskatchewan map. Believe me, I put a lot of hours into it. I was actually pretty gimped and crippled by the time I walked away from my desk yesterday after doing just about everything I could figure. But, yeah. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Remember to hit that like button if you did. Till next time, take care of each other, folks. And ciao for now.